because you were saying something really interesting about Avengers Infinity War.
All right, so there was like the scene where Doctor Strange he like forward in time, whatever, to like see like different possibilities of like how how they would win, and there was only one possibility, and then you skip to the when everybody was trying to get the glove of Thanos,
Yeah.
and like
the gauntlet.
the
Gauntlet.
gauntlet of Thanos.
Yeah.
And
we don't want to offend the fanboys. Yeah.
And Star-Lord was like, he learned of like that Gamora died, and he was upset, like he was like just like punching Thanos, and while like the other was trying to get the glove off. Like I just thought of like what would happen if he like had some sense into him, and like, okay, I'll be cool, let him take the gauntlet off first.
Yeah.
Then I'll beat the crap out of him later. But what if that wasn't like the way that they would win? Like that as Doctor Strange saw it. Like what is he gonna do? Like, a Star-Lord will be like, oh, I'm cool. Take gauntlet off, and I'll beat him up.
Yeah.
But what if Doctor Strange
I think
like,
that's
no,
what
you beat him up.
Yeah.
This is supposed to happen. He's supposed to. Like, what were you saying? Just like just like my random thought process.
That's amazing. Like I'm sure like we're not the only ones who, like theorizing about what happened. But what I do have to say is that at the moment you bring in a time gem, when like that gives you the power to go back in time and so on, I think all bets are off. I mean, like for example, I think. Now that you've talked about it, that gives you another idea of what could happen. I mean, if I were to write the next Avengers, so this is Avengers 4, no
3.
Yeah, right. So Avengers 4, right? So Avengers 4 would be so of course at the end they show that the Captain Marvel will come, and supposedly Captain Marvel is stronger than Thanos. I don't know. And so I think maybe she will beat Thanos, take the glove off, and use the time gem to go back.
Just far enough before.
Just far enough to bring everybody back in. And maybe, I don't know. And the thing is, I don't know how they're going to manage, because there's the next Spider-Man movie is coming out called Far From Home.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is it going to be like a mourning the death of Spider-Man? Like, it's going to be a sad beginning of the movie, I think. I mean, there are still, I guess, Ant-Man and Wasp. They're still there, but I don't know what they can do.
That whole like thing with Doctor Strange, with the whole like 14-minute possibility, I think it's like the easiest, but then like the most clever like cop out to like explain like everything that like the plot hole and everything flaw with Infinity War. It's just like, oh, this is supposed to happen.
The thing is, the
laziest but like the best explanation of like explaining the flaws.
Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, so in the comics, because we said we'll talk about a little bit about comics. I didn't grow up with comics, but I discovered comics really late.
Same here, I think.
And actually, thanks to my friend Oma, who it's because of him I'm doing comics now, because he's the one who gave me the idea, and that's why I was saying friends are very important, because they always they understand you better than you do yourself. So we met in university, and people know that I can draw. And then we went on an exchange program in Cambridge, and we would watch movies always together. Like he had a huge DVD collection, and actually watching him have a DVD collection, I started my own DVD collection, and then people don't use DVDs anymore. Even the laptops, they don't have DVD players. Anyway, but I love each time when I just like having books. Like I love having movies on the shelves, and I think I kind of miss that. And he's the one who said, like, wait, you love movies, you love stories, you can draw. Let's do a comic book together. And then that's how we started writing. And so he writes and I draw. But the one I'm doing now, the monthly series I'm publishing on the webcomic I'm publishing, is something that I created just to put something out there, right? And it's okay. It's doing. I mean, I'm not saying it's doing very well, but I've been doing it for 3 months now.
Oh, you had to start.
And I have I guess 300 views or so on. So no, it's not bad. It's not bad. And the comments on the episodes are really good. Like they say, I can't wait for the next episode and so on. So I like I said, I came to comics really late, and when we're talking about Avengers: Infinity War, I never connected really with Marvel characters. I was really a DC fanboy. I love the characters of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, because they have something epic. They have a tragedy behind them. They're almost very mythic compared to I call them scientific accidents that Marvel creates, like Hulk, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. They're all most of them they come from mistakes or accidents. Whether Superman is not an accident, Batman, he went through a tragedy, but he's not an accident. He just wanted to become that. And Wonder Woman is a goddess, right? So, of course, those are the main characters. Those are the Trinity. But so there is a story, and by the way, I'm going to spoil. There's a series called JLA, Justice League of America, written by Grant Morrison, which is an author I love. So in Avengers: Infinity War, we were just saying that Ant-Man and the Wasp are still alive. So in DC, they have Adam. Adam is a guy who can transform himself into particle size. Darkseid. Darkseid is DC's
of the
space Hitler, and Thanos is the
Marvel
version, right? And actually Jack Kirby, I think it's Jack Kirby, he created Darkseid first, and then afterwards he got some issues with DC. They didn't pay him well or something, and then he came to Marvel and he created. So there is a issue where it's called the Rock of Ages, written by Grant Morrison, and it's like the world is post-apocalyptic. Darkseid has taken over Earth, and the whole world has become and Batman is so they go save Batman, who has been who is being tortured for 15 years, and he didn't break, because he's Batman. And the way they kill Darkseid is because everybody tries to kill him, but he has a shield over his body, right? So nothing can penetrate that shield. And this is, I don't know how he thought about it. That's the brilliance of Grant Morrison. That's the author, right? Adam changes to the size of light particles because light can get through. Because he has a shield, but if you can see, that means that light goes through.
Right.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
It's super brilliant, right? So what happens is that Adam goes through the shield in light particle form. He goes inside the brain of Darkseid, and then he kills him. He lobotomizes him. Really. So I'm thinking, if Ant-Man could get into light size, and he could get into Thanos' brain and kill him, and then get the gauntlet off, maybe that's. But it will be a total copy of DC's storyline. But no, it's that's when people say our comics are for kids, right? Even when I say, I make comics, I'm a cartoonist, people say, it's for cartoons for kids, right? I'm like, no, it's not. It can be for kids, but even if you read Batman and Superman, these super famous heroes, if you read their comics, they're super mature.
Yeah, a lot of it is political too.
Yeah, political and so on. You said you came in a little bit late, also. So have you read any graphic novel or any comics?
I collect fables. Actually, I finished all that.
Wasn't it by a French author? No.
It's by Bill Willingham. I don't know if it's.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, maybe I'm confusing with another bande dessinée, like a French comic. Okay, which is also called fables.
It's basically he combined all of the fairy tales, from the Grimm brothers, fairy tale story, because they don't have a copyright to them anymore. Everybody can use it wherever. And they just combine them into a single story.
So it's like a big series that.
It's finished now.
Okay, fables. Okay. check it out. And
And, like-
what else? Any other?
And the other ones is just like some like one-off like Marvel stuff. Like I actually back in college they made us read Civil War, like Marvel Civil War. It was like
Wait, they made you read Civil War?
yeah, it's like
You mean in school?
yeah, for like a philosophy class.
Really?
Yeah,
Which school is that?
Rutgers.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay.
And there was like way before like the whole like Marvel cinematic thing got big.
Yeah, sure.
So that was interesting. And
by the way, there are some similarities, but it's really different from the movie.
Yeah. And I read V for Vendetta and Watchmen. Yeah, those are like the ones that I own.
Yeah. I mean, those there are some like for example, whenever I travel, like even I said I had a DVD collection. I even left it in Germany, and I brought one party. Like I sometimes I give away books, I sell books, or I sometimes which it pains me to say, but sometimes I throw away books because I have to move. I'm constantly moving.
Yeah.
But there is one book like Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, which is the Bible of Batman fans. So it always travels with me since I was so it travels always with me. I just bought Batgirl, the compilation of some 50 years of Batgirl, because I kind of wanted to write the Batgirl movie because Josh Whedon, who directed the first
two,
was supposed to write the movie Batgirl. But then he said he just copped out, saying that he doesn't have an idea for it. So I was like, okay, maybe I can write. So I just bought it just to check just the idea.
Just curious, who's your favorite like Robin?
Dick Grayson.
Oh, okay, the original one.
Yeah, because I love Nightwing. So yeah, I'd say Dick Grayson.
All right.
Because Jason Todd, he became bad and he became Red Hood.
Right. And
Damian Wayne. Do you know Damian Wayne?
Yeah.
Bruce I think again, Grant Morrison is the one who created Damian Wayne, the character. He's interesting, but I have not read the new ones. I have not read the new series. So, what about you? Like, who was your?
Well, everybody's. I think most people are familiar with Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
But I also like Tim Drake.
Yeah, Tim Drake is great. Like especially in the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
He's like he's really cool.
Yeah, he's like the most lighthearted one of the whole Bat family. That's what I like about him.
No, he's also it's really cool because I think he's the one who remains a kid because even Damian Wayne is young, but he has been trained to become an assassin, right? So he has this. He's a killer, basically. And Jason Todd. I don't know. Jason. They told me that they created a new series called Red Hood and the Outlaws. Yeah, I think so. And they said that series is really good. But the thing is, like, comics are so expensive here in Bangkok because they are imported.
Yeah.
So only time I buy comics is that either it's like a trade paperback where they put things together. And by the way, like I brought this especially for the artist Trav Moore, and it's the amazing talent Luther Strode. Like sometimes when I hear about if I love the artwork, I'll buy it. Otherwise, if I love, like for example, Neil Gaiman, I love his run he did on Sandman.
All right.
He did. I don't know. He's just prolific. He's really amazing. I was thinking about buying Stephen King's books because I've never read Stephen King. Have you read any of his books?
I didn't even finish it. I read Left Behind, I think.
Wow, there's done so many books.
Yeah, I think I read that, and like I read like barely a quarter of like Dark Tower. But
I think the movie flopped, right? Because people didn't
like a lot of the books I'm either really into, and I'll like finish it in a couple of days, or if I'm not into it, I just drop it.
I remember Neil Gaiman's American Gods. I started reading that and I couldn't stop. It was so good. So, and I think it's one of the big books that I finished really quickly because usually I take so much time to finish a book.
Right.
Even now, like I try to sit down and just read and do only that. But I don't know. I think it's called ADD or something. I don't know. I can't do. I have to have something running and then doing something. It has to be a little bit. I don't know.
Like you have a background noise. Or?
I guess, yeah. I can't just.
Same here. Like I can focus on whatever, but there has to be like a background something.
Yeah. And also, I have, in Baby Driver, he has a tinnitus. I don't know what it's called.
But
he has a ring.
Yeah.
So I can't hear it if there are sound around. But if it's really at night, really silent, I can hear it. Like I have a hum in the drum, like like they say in the movie. So sometimes that's how I got into podcasts, because it feels like someone is talking, but I don't have to answer them, right? So it's kind of, so that's why I love podcasts. I put podcasts and I just paint, I draw.
Yeah, you also gain some knowledge from podcasts instead of just music.
Yeah. So but I cannot write when I listen to podcasts because I don't want words to be
like you're thinking of whatever you're writing, but then also other words.
Exactly. Yeah. So I can listen to music without like instrumentals without lyrics, but I can't. And by the way, do you write? Do you?
Not at all.
So let's talk about your business, because you said you're working, but you're also doing a business. So tell us.
I have a side business.
Yeah.
It's called it's basically I made a sell hand soap. It's called Scrubbit, and you can find them at Facebook or Instagram at Scrubbit store.
So how do you spell that?
SCRUBBIT.
Okay.
And store.
Yeah.
And we started like a few months ago.
Really, the first time I heard it, the first thing you remember what I told you, right? It's like Fight Club.
Like I'll be like, I had this like thought in my head, like I'll be like introducing myself, like, so what do you do? And I'll be like Brad Pitt, like I met in sale, so but like they're all like selling soap, so like I cannot be as manly as Brad Pitt.
It's the thing, like. I love the fact especially I used to remember it by heart because I watched that movie so many times. When he's in the flight, he asks like, "So what do you do?" And then they're like, "Why?" So you can pretend like you're interested. That's usually what people do. Like sometimes people tell me they work for finance, and I just can't. Like I don't know what to say. So I was like, "Oh, that's it." But I mean, come on. And as you grow old, you start becoming more and more honest. Okay. So Scrubbit. Is it? Do you have a website? Where can they?
Just www.scrubbitstore.com, and there's just
that's amazing.
It's a handmade like soap and scrub. I basically use it every day. I don't buy soap anymore. I just use what I make.
Very good. Yeah.
And we're legit. We have permit and everything. We have a license of commerce and everything. So everything's all safe and inspected. Yeah.
And tell me exactly, when did you have the idea? Or how?
Maybe like 3-4 months ago. We my business partner and I, we were trying to make like a bar soap, but we try to use like all like the natural product as much as possible. But these bar soap, it takes like forever to make. And so right then, like I knew it wasn't gonna work out in the long run. So then we were just searching for a way to like make an easier way to make a natural bar soap better. And I stumbled upon this recipe, this formula like online. And then we tried making it, but it's not right for like this humid weather, because the original formula was for like in America, where the weather is a lot different. So then we researched a little bit, changed some of the ratio and stuff to make it like more stable in this hotter weather. And here we are.
But dude, that's amazing. Like, I know it's you say it, yeah, I just made it, but like, do you have any background on like?
My business partner, she graduated in like in cosmetology and making cosmetic stuff and all that. So the idea and the main like research part was from her. While I do like the managing and like the whole mundane of it, of like manufacturing and stock keeping and all that.
So she's the salesperson. Is that it? Oh.
Yeah, she's we're co-shareholders.
Okay. Yeah. But so you sell it primarily online.
Online, yes, for now.
Okay. So you're trying to get the distribution for shops also.
Yeah, we're opening up a booth. There's gonna be like a retail convention in October, and we're gonna have a booth there.
Okay, good.
At the Bytech Bangna. Oh yeah.
Okay, very good. So it's you say it's made by hand, and but it's not a bar soap.
No, it's like the texture is kind of like whipped cream.
Okay.
So it's like kind of like not exactly like liquid, but not exactly solid. It's like creamy.
Okay.
And
it's for face and body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, mainly for body, but yeah, because it's scrub and soap combined into one. So that way, you can like scrub yourself. Like most people don't scrub every day, but like it's like scrub, so like you can use it every day while still scrubbing yourself.
You can still you can use it every day. That's scrub usually you can't use it every day.
Yeah.
Like is it so? It's for men and women, right?
It's mainly for women, but like guys can buy for their girls.
Okay, great. Okay, that's good. Okay, so scrubbitstore.com.
Yes.
Okay, great. Good. And no, that's no. I'm always impressed, and I'm always very encouraging of people to create their own stuff. Because did you have this idea for a long time, or just popped in your head one day and you just talked to your friends?
Basically, yeah, kind of like just pop in and just see if it works.
That's great. And so scrubbitstore.com and Instagram is Scrubbit?
Yes.
At Scrubbit? Okay. That's really good. So good luck. I'll put the link on the video and
all right.
in the description. So you can share, so you can make my podcast also really known to Thai people.
Right.
There's a podcast in Bangkok about where people just sit around, just talk. Do you have what is your plan? Like, do you want to make that side business your main business, or do you have any plans for the future for yourself?
Yeah, eventually, my foreseeable plan right now is try to make this as big, the side business, Scrubbit, as big as it can get, and hopefully, if it can replace my main job, but if not, it's not a big deal. And at very least,
Don't worry, nobody from your company is watching.
Yeah. No, I don't care if they watch, but at very least, it's like it's I get to make something. I can At very least, it's a learning experience.
Yeah, sure. No, I think you're trying to do exactly what it's just that what I do is less practical than what you're doing. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm teaching, but at the same time I'm making these comics, hoping that one day I get to make money out of it, and do more stuff that I love. Actually, I want to make money doing stuff that I love, so that not because I'm very greedy and I want to become rich or whatever. It's just I want to make living doing what I love, so that I can have money to do more things that I love.
Right, makes sense.
For example, I love making videos and I love making podcasts, and maybe in the future if I have more money, I can buy a camera and maybe shoot some small movies and stuff. So I'm a huge fan of movies, and I'm a huge fan of filmmakers. So I always have these ideas, like small skits, that's why I love Key and Peele so much, because they just take like really complex ideas and they put them in like small clips, and it works. It works. So no, you have to also give credit to Dave Chappelle, because he had a Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Do you remember Chappelle show?
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. It's the best. And are you only selling in Thailand? I mean online, but
yeah. For now, we're only selling in Thailand. we actually have an FC page too, which we're willing to ship internationally, but yeah, but still it's not gonna lie, it's not very
so
practical.
You just started, right?
Yeah.
You just started like when did you start?
About 5 months ago.
Okay, so yeah, so you're just no, that's great, and that's great, dude. And are you like also? I mean, I'm sure like your business partner knows more about this than me, but I think in Thailand the social media that works best is Facebook. So I think
Yes.
Are you like do you have a page in Facebook? Like, are you promoting in Facebook?
Yeah. We've been promoting for ever since like when we started, and actually like last month we went to we were asked to go into the Facebook headquarters in Thailand, which is at the Gason building.
Wow. Okay.
Because they were interested in like a product and they want to launch like a Facebook marketplace, relaunch a Facebook marketplace and make it like more, more fancy, more like more attractive to like normal retailers.
Yeah.
So I don't know when they'll launch it, but they were interested in.
Whether it's for art or for like business, I think like you already have a website, so that's good.
Yeah.
I think for example, I'm thinking about creating a website because I kind of the only place where my art is online is on Instagram and sometimes I tweet. There's some on Facebook, but the thing is, I want to have my own because so that I can put anything I want.
Right.
Because sometimes you can't put certain things on Instagram, you can't put certain things on Facebook and so on. They can take it out, or it might happen if the the company goes down, all your content is going down. So it's always it's always good to use these channels
to diversify,
to grab the attention, but then bring them to your website.
Right.
I think that's the way to go. I think.
Yeah.
So I wish you all the best.
Well, thank you. Yeah. You too.
Thanks. So hopefully I'll have you next time. Maybe we'll watch a movie together and then we could analyze it because we didn't get into it, but you said that you were one of the you have some deep thoughts that you don't feel like other people might have, right? I mean, is that am I
just like random thoughts
no, I mean that's yeah. Like for example, when I told you about wisecrack, the philosophy of Deadpool philosophy, which seems stupid, right? At that in the beginning, but then, like I said, that's what the point I was arguing with Joe last time about superheroes is that they don't come from nothing. They come from there is a raw material from there's a human experience behind that, right? I mean, of course, like when they created Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, it was for kids. But now it's not the case anymore. Like it's there have been so many stories. They have become more complex, more human. I mean, the reason why still people they are still famous is because they are, even though they are mythology, is that we still keep having discussions about them. Because if you look at Hercules is also a story. It's also a myth, but people don't talk about Hercules. Why? Because he's not really relevant anymore. So in a way. That's why I love having discussions about things because it makes you realize whether it's relevant or not. And then for me, movies, art, and I was just trying to find out what am I trying to do with this channel, right? With movies, with my cartoons, with my comics. I think in a way I'm trying to. I think everybody tries to find meaning in life in different ways.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the meaning through art, I guess. So, and whenever I listen to philosophy of, it gives me one more information, one more small piece of inspiration or information just to grasp the big plan.